Are you looking at starting your own life coaching business? When I was in university, I had the awesome experience of meeting someone who would change my life forever. We had been in the same kind of music scene, we were both kind of punk rockers, we were both doing our own thing, but then we separated, we went our own ways, and came back together a few years later, and I realized that they had gone on this whole different trajectory than what I did. I thought because we had come from the same place, we would end up in the same place, but I was far, far from knowing the reality. So my friend had found themselves a life coach, had changed their trajectory entirely. They had become a high achiever in so many areas of their lives. They started their own business. They started making 6 and 7 figures a year. They started to be popular, famous. Their name and their image was on magazines. They were a celebrity in many cases. Something that I had always kind of wanted deep down inside, but I didn't really think that was at all something that was possible for me. It was a life coach that changed my friend's life. And it was a life coach that I sought out who also helped me change my life. So if you're interested in starting up your own life coaching business, then listen up, because this video's for you. We're gonna start by talking about the nitty-gritty. Then we'll talk about how to separate yourself from other coaches. And at the end of the video, we'll talk about how to stand out in a crowded market. One of the first things you need to do when you're starting up your life coaching business is to understand who your ideal customer is. What is that customer avatar? What are they facing? Who are they? Are they a single mom from Utah with 3 kids and no job? Are they a wife of a service member who has to constantly be moving? Are they a university student who's looking at building their career? Are they pushing in the 9-to-5 middle management, looks like their career is going nowhere, and they can't get out of that loop? Who is your customer? What is that avatar? If you can get as detailed as possible, understanding what their frustrations are, then you can start developing solutions that fit for not only that one particular customer, but also for all of the customers you'll have that are similar to that customer. Ultimately, that's how you will build your business. So first, you want to figure out who that ideal customer is, and then you want to figure out what your niche is. How do you separate yourself from the others? What makes you different? What is that intersection of identity that you're meeting? Once you figure that one out, let us know down in the comments. It might feel like the life coaching market is entirely oversaturated. And yeah, in many cases it can be, because a lot of the coaches are doing the exact same thing. So how do you separate yourself from that market? Super simple. Come up with your unique selling position. What makes you different than all of them? First, by identifying that very specific niche that you're serving, that's step 1. But now, how do you serve them that's different than what everyone else is doing? What are the required evils that your customers are having to deal with currently with all the other solutions that are out there? And what is it that you do that's different? The easy way to develop this is to think about those customers' wounds. What are those obstacles your customers are going through or your potential customers are going through? Creating solutions that are specific to that is very, very easy of a way to separate yourself from everyone else, because you're no longer thinking about you. A lot of coaches design their products around themselves. Instead, you're designing your solutions around your customers. Now, if you want to help us develop this channel, have your questions answered, get tips and tricks that'll help your small business level up your visibility, then all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and become an official visibility hacker. The market for coaching is rather saturated, but it's easy to stand out. If you can harness different tools in a way that other coaches and other people in your market aren't doing it, then you're going to start to gather an exclusive audience that isn't available for all the other coaches. And what I recommend you do is you start up your live show. You start developing a regular platform for your people to come and engage with you, where you solve those solutions, where you poke at those pain points, but you also solve those solutions. So for example, one of my clients helps women in their 40s reclaim their lives and reclaim their energy. And the easy way that she does this is by creating that live stream show. This way, she's able to share with them new tips and tricks every single week. She's able to engage with them, to celebrate their wins, to answer their questions, to build that community. And when they're ready, most of them are ready a lot quicker than if we were just warming them up with emails. They become customers. They start fueling the movement again. We can start continuously celebrating them on that side of the customer experience as well. So build your live experience, and that will change the game for your customers. The easy way to do that is to just start creating live content. If you're already creating live content, fabulous, you're going to take the next step. Down below, you'll find a link for our live stream analysis. I want you to download that, check it out, go over your current content, and we'll show you how you can expand it, how you can grow that audience, areas where you can expand. And then join us for Live Academy. We'll walk you through that entire process and help you build that incredible connection machine that's going to help you find and nurture your ideal customers and nurture and incubate them while they're in your movement until they're ready to start purchasing your products and your offers. It's pretty fantastic. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. You can find the analysis down below. Check out these videos in the meantime. Remember, I love you. Be excellent to each other. And just go live!